What's going on, guys, and welcome to yet another gameplay stream. I'm really excited for today because we are playing the slightly overplayed deck, which is Dimir Mill. But in light of that, it's still going to be a really fun day, and I'm really stoked because later this week is my birthday, and I'm in a good mood. And we're also listening to a brand new kind of rock copyright-free album, which I think is really fun. It's on Stream Beats, by the way, if you don't know what that is. It's really cool. Anyway, a couple things I want to mention. First of all, don't forget we do have the card hunt on Friday. Still hunting for that Vorinclex. If we get it, we're giving it away to one of you guys. So please make sure you are here for that. You do have to be in stream, in chat, to actually enter to win that, or actually be here to win that. So just a quick heads up there. Second, we do have another giveaway going on right now. It is a Kaldheim bundle. If you want to pick up your Kaldheim bundle, you can head over to our Twitter. You can check out the giveaway post. It is pinned to the very top of our profile page. You can enter and see when you're going to win and all that kind of stuff. Really going to be a fun giveaway, and thank you to everybody who has entered so far. It's always a great pleasure to see who comes to hang out after doing that. But let's jump into today's deck. So this is Dimir Mill. Obviously a fairly tuned version, but I do really like this list. Obviously, Lurrus at the helm here. This gives us that recursive aspect in addition to the Awakening, and then a single Call of the Death Dweller just as a way to bring stuff back if we need to. All the standard elements are here. We've seen Ruin Crab before. It's obviously one of the big millers of the deck. We've got Thieves Guild Enforcer. We've got the Soaring Thought-Thief. We've got the Merfolk Windrobber. Excuse me, and then just a lot of other really interesting cards. A lot of the rest of the deck is all kind of removal. Bloodchief's Thirst, Heartless Act, Eliminate, Drown in the Loch, providing a counter if need be. Obviously one of the biggest kind of key interactive pieces of this deck. Additionally, we have a Mystical Dispute here just in case. We do have of one mind as an option here for some card draw in addition to Into the Story. Both of these are pretty big card draw spells that could get very cheap. And so we obviously have a lot of play with those kinds of things. What's up, Garrett? And then, of course, last but not least, Lullmage's Domination as a 2-of. Just in case we find something we can't kill or we don't get a counter in for, we just steal it. That's all it is. It's great. As far as lands go, this runs 21 lands. Obviously, we're going to try and save those Fabled Passages for the Ruin Crabs, but overall, it's going to be a really fun time. So let's jump right in. Games, what is up, buddy? Good to see both of you guys. How are you doing today? How are you doing? Obviously, also, I know the last couple days we've had some issues with the stream, which if you're watching on YouTube is why we haven't had the videos over on YouTube. Trying to fix that today. We shut down what I think is the problem, and so we'll see if we can avoid that this time. I slept through my morning classes and regret nothing. Garrett, I definitely slept through a lot of classes in college, so I feel you. Oh, we got a mulligan that, unfortunately. This we can keep. It's not amazing, but it does give us both colors, which is important. Let's throw that back. Also, this is a deck that has been around for a while. We all kind of know how it works by now, but we are going to take the time to kind of walk through the plays, hopefully go a little bit slower than we usually do. In a mirror match, yeah, of course, Garrett. It's a strong start, although no, it is not. This is the cycling deck, which I really hate this cycling deck. It's terrible. All right, so let's do this. We will pay 3. Hey, Scott, good to see you, buddy. Haven't seen you in a while. We'll just pass here. We get to flash stuff out. Hold up, Drown the Loch, and you'll probably win. Garrett, that's kind of my thought. Use this on like a Zenith Flare or something, and we'll be in good shape. Okay. I'm gonna flash out the Thieves Guild Enforcer here. Okay. Let's do this. Draw a couple cards here. Not exactly what we were hoping for, but that's fine. And we'll go ahead and kill this. Hey, Pete, what is up, buddy? Also, guys, did you see the new Masterpiece or Invention frame proxies that we are now putting out? I am so stoked for those. Those are Patreon exclusive, but they're going to be really fun cards. And I'm so stoked to see them in person. I haven't gotten any in yet, obviously. We just made them this morning, but Holy crap, do they look good. And Pete, thank you for the suggestion that you gave as well. All right, throw this out there. Attack in. And this is kind of the big turn, so let's just hold off and see what happens. Drown in the Loch is hopefully going to come in handy here against like a Zenith Flare or something along those lines. If anyone else is as hyped as it, but I thought, yeah, thank you. I really do appreciate that. But go ahead and kill this. Yeah, Pete, they were very, very fun to make, so I'm glad that everybody's enjoying them. Let's get a third black source here. Put this into our hands, and then we'll just attack in. Technically could have waited on that, but it doesn't really matter too much. Okay. And again, we're just leaving up Drown in the Loch. It's a pretty straightforward game, albeit a very frustrating one. I really hate Zenith Flare. As a card, it should not exist. It's very frustrating to me. Yep. Nice try. Hopefully they don't have a second one. Land's not super exciting. Let's attack in. Mill another card. We do get to kind of play a little bit of an interesting tactic here. And actually, we're going to go into the story for the hope of getting a counter spell. We did not get the one we are looking for. Alright, well, we just put this out there then. Unfortunately, we might just die this turn, but it is what it is. I hate this stupid deck. It's terrible. The fact that Zenith Flare is an instant is ridiculous. Garrett, yeah. This is the problem. They just get to do this. I hate Zenith Flare. As a card, it should not exist. I think it's stupid. Yeah. You got it. Alright. We actually could have sacked there that turn. That would have been kind of fun. Let's do this. Not dead. No, we're not dead yet. Gonna attack in. They mill a card. Here we just leave up. I'm gonna discard an of one wind, or of one mind, not wind. Do I care about this? No. This doesn't really bother me that much. This is kind of doable. Sure. We actually can just steal that if we want. All right. My turn. Okay. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2 would still leave up. Actually, we don't even have to pay. Yeah. I love how cheap this gets. Let's see what they do. That's fine. Technically played this a little incorrectly. We should have killed one of these guys first. But we actually can still, but we do lose Drown in the Loch, which I don't think is worth it. So let's just let this happen. I don't particularly want to just die to that. Oh, that was a mistake too. Well, here we go. Let's just see what happens. Alright, mistakes have been made and it's fine. Look at this. I said I was gonna slow down and I never did. Yep, there it is. Look at that. We just lose. I hate that stupid deck. I didn't think to... I was thinking I had an extra blue source and I didn't. So that was my bad. Garrett, do you want to keep score for us today? Pain. Anti-hype. Yeah. That was just misplay on my end. So what we should have done... Thanks, Garrett. Hura Games is jumping in too. Appreciate it, guys. So what we should have done is use Bloodchief's Thirst on one of the tokens and then attacked in, and then it would have been kind of fine. I would have drawn in hopes of a land. That also works Corkspine, and I think that could have been a better play too. There were a couple options there, and I just took the wrong one, 100%. So it is what it is. All right, well, we got the Ruin Crab start, so we're gonna go with the Ruin Crab. Next turn, we drop another one, I suppose, and then just play Swamp. Seems easy enough. Or... Okay. Hype Crab. I like it. Nope. Just gonna take the one, obviously. Make sure we play this first, then play land. Looks like Knights. Something along those lines. That's interesting. Not Knights necessarily, but just mono black. That's a... I haven't seen Whisper Squad in a deck in a while, to be honest. Sure. Alright, bill 3. And I think we just end up flashing this out, so I think we just pass here. They may not fall for it, but we're going to try it. The Astral Cornucopia looks amazing. Oh, I'm glad you think so, Jim. That was Pete's suggestions, so thank Pete for that one. Outlaw Pete doing the most. Sure. It did turn out a lot better than I expected. I love that card, but I didn't really even think to put it in the frame. But I'm glad I did. It looks really good. All right, they didn't fall for it, which is fine. We'll just take the one. Kind of need a second blue here, so let's do this. We do put this out now. That way it gets a buff, and then of course we also get an extra trigger off of it. We're just on the mill plan. Actually, I won't be able to stick around, but I hope the rest of the stream goes well. Garrett, thank you so much, buddy. I hope you have a great day, and we will certainly miss you. But thank you so much. It's not an expensive card, but I can't find a copy anywhere in the UK. Really? That's surprising. Pete, do you shop on like TCG Player or anything like that? Just out of curiosity, or like... Well, I guess Card Kingdom doesn't ship to UK. But TCG Player, you should be able to find some places there that have it. We actually do have a TCG Player store, by the way. We don't have very much there. I'm actually going through my collection now, and I've got a lot of cards that I need to throw up in the store. But unfortunately, a lot of them right now aren't there. But I'm really stoked because we're trying to kind of expand where we are discoverable, if that makes sense. And we're working on it. It's a nice little, small, but it's a nice little revenue stream as well. It's not like it's a lot, but it's kind of cool. All right. Yeah, I'm just attacking in, and then we'll see what happens. We've got the call, so not super worried about that. Yeah, this is kind of perfect. Do we want... I think we just let that die. Okay. Let that enter tapped. That mills a few more cards, and then we call. Put a Death Touch counter on you, and a Menace counter on you. Alright. Corkspine, by the way, I saw you in chat earlier. How are you doing today? Haven't asked you. Interested to see what the opponent has to do this time. I don't, because prices are usually in dollars, and the added shipping usually doesn't make it worth the price compared to eBay or an LG. Yeah, that's fair. I can understand that. I order a decent amount, not a lot, but a decent amount from TCG Player. Okay. I'm gonna take 2. Not really worried about that. They don't have a whole lot in hand anymore, which is nice. They do have the Murderous Rider, which is a bit scary because they're saving it, as I'm sure everybody here has realized, but... Gonna go ahead and let them trade off if they'd like. Oh. Alright, that's not what I thought they were gonna do. Okay. I thought they were gonna save that. That's very surprising. They even waited for the trigger to happen. You saw Dimir Mill? Yep, you are correct. Alright, let's throw a Ruin Crab out. Now if we get another land, we're in like super good shape. We do have 18 more cards to go through, and they do have a decent amount of power on the board, to be fair. But we're only going to be taking, it's 4, which is a lot, if they attack with everything. But we do get Lurrus down next turn, and then can also just play the second Soaring Thought-Thief as an option, so I feel okay. Interesting. Every time I see a companion, I get sad at the tax spending. Yeah, I feel you. Alright. We could sack this, but I don't think we need to right now. Go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and do this. We'll attack him. Alright. Glad we got Rankle out of there. Rankle's a tricky one. Alright, here's to hoping. I mean, we should be able to block enough to live. Wow, risky on their end. I guess they have to. 2 is the same as 1 right now for them, I suppose, so that makes sense. Alex, how are you doing today, buddy? Oh, wow, they killed themselves. All right, we got there. Heck yes. Our first win so far today out of, well, 2 games, but that's fine. Scott with the hype, thank you so much. Hurry Games keeping track of score. I love it. You're helping your nephew with schoolwork. How exciting. Alex, how old is your nephew? Lamp showing up with the hype. I like it. Alex coming through as well. Thank you guys so much. Make sure you're here on Friday, guys, because, again, ooh, voice crack. We are doing the card hunt. Excuse me. But additionally, it's also my birthday. And so I'm probably going to be giving away some subs and stuff like that just for fun, as a bit of a thank you to everybody. So just saying, you're going to want to be there. It's important. Go ahead and mill a little bit. Got a Goldspan Dragon, that's not bad. Your oldest sister's oldest son? That's fun. Any big plans on Friday? No. I wish I could say I did, but honestly, no, not really. Alright, we're gonna attack first. This would not get us the 8 that we need, is that correct? Yeah. Perfect. That's what I was hoping for. Get rid of that. Oh my gosh, and they just gave up. Wow. He better get 5 Vorinclexes. That's the plan, called it. I like it. Jimbo, I wish I really did have plans. Caitlin very kindly, and I don't know if it's going to work out this weekend because it's supposed to be raining. Does anybody know what Topgolf is? Let me know in chat, but she did get us a reservation on Sunday for Topgolf, which is a really fun time. Jimbo, you like it? See, it's a fun time for sure. The problem is it's going to be rainy, and I know it's covered, so we can still do it. It's just going to kind of dampen it a little bit, make it not quite as exciting. So we've been talking about basically pushing it off for a little bit and seeing if we want to maybe do it a different time, or, you know, how we want to handle it, or if we're just going to go. And I've kind of debated back and forth a little bit, so I still have to make a decision on there. Obviously it's my birthday, so she's putting it on me. But we'll see how it goes. Wow, they attacked him. They should not have attacked him. So yeah, I'm excited. I think it's going to be a really fun time regardless. So I'm just stoked that she did that because that's very sweet of her. And we'll see how it goes. I think it'll be fun regardless. Either way, we're going to do something, I'm sure. Lotus Cobra in standard again. Yep. Alex, it's there. I think we just pass. If you didn't already have plans, I like it. Alex, I want to hang out with you again soon. It's been such a long time. And I owe you. You've done so much work for the Discord and stuff. Like, I gotta give you kudos there. I'm gonna just counter this so they just don't get either side. Okay. I kind of want them to attack him with the Lotus Cobra because I probably will just flash out the Enforcer and kill it. It's a questionable play, but it does slow them down and keeps their aggressive side at a lower. They were smart. They were smart. They learned. All right, let's flash that out. Let's get that going. Ooh, not bad. Let's make sure that's what we want to do. I think it is. Drop this. Let's see how they block if they do it all. Okay, so they were going to trade it anyway. I'm just going to go ahead and kill this then. Kind of worked out. The good thing for us is, of course, we just have Lurrus. So, like, it doesn't... We can happily trade things off in the early game, run them out of resources, and then do things like one mind to draw cards, get our Lurrus down, and then play whatever we need to play. So, like, not worried about trading stuff off early game. I would rather do it then than later on if we can help it. So... Okay. Hey, great play. Primal Might it out. I like it. It does set us back with the of one mind. I mean... yeah, Alex, Lurrus is like, I think just one of the best, personally. I just think it's a really good card. Like, obviously it just gives you that recursive factor, and that does so much in a lot of different games, so. Interesting. Yeah, I'm just gonna attack. See what happens. We have Giant on the Loch. We also have End of the Story, so like, we've got options. He broke Vintage. He did a massive amount of work in Vintage. I believe that's true. I'm not 100% sure. Okay. Let's go ahead and kill the Preserver then. Leave him with nothing. And again, us with all the draw spells we could ever want. We get to end of the story, draw 4, and then hopefully get where we need to be. That's a good draw from them, honestly. So this costs 3 less. I'm just gonna steal that. Just to be douche. I just want to see how mean we can be. There was a huge problem in the pre-companion rework standard. Which one was it? I don't remember, Alex. The little otter was obviously broken in Commander, so they banned it before it even hit, but I don't remember. Yeah, free beast, literally. The only thing I wish we had had is an extra blue there, because then we could have played Of One Mind. Lutri did nothing wrong. Oh, we can be so mean here. All right, well let's Of One Mind first. All right, we're gonna bait him into attacking. Could have played the other Soaring Thought-Thief first, but the otter was broken because it inherently just was like free spells or something. I forgot the interaction exactly, but it did something like stupid good. We'll just go ahead and flash this guy out. It does have pro multicolor, but the idea here is that we don't die, and then obviously we get the mill. We should have played the other Soaring Thought-Thief first, so we could have gotten 2 extra cards, though. That was a mistake. Okay. I'll trade your own card for... I mean, that's fine. Let's into the story. Perfect. All right, let's get this out of here. All right, feel pretty good about this game. Lurrus was the cited reason, yeah. Cool, we got there. Heck yes. And so far, I might be jinxing it a little bit, but so far we have not had any issues with the stream that I am aware of, which is great. Thank you for the hype, Scott and Lamp. We are getting there, guys. Lutri had no restriction on it for Commander, but it was just a worse dual-caster mage. So, oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, it basically was a, like, it was a given card, for sure, if you were in the colors. All right, what we got? Yeah, we'll keep. A little bit sketchy, but we'll try it. 3-1. Thank you, Hurry Games, for keeping us updated. I appreciate it. So far, doing pretty well. Can't be too upset when you're playing the Dimir Mill deck. It's obviously a tried and true classic at this point. Alright, gonna do this and gonna pay the 3. Ooh, good, we got a Toski out of the way. That's a problem card, for sure. Alright, what you got? Edgewall Innkeeper, that's fine-ish. It's not good, but... So we actually mill more if we do this than do this. Is that correct? Yeah, I think that's correct. Alright. We're just heavy on the mill plan, obviously. Good we got that Spike Field Hazard out of the way. Oh, double Goldspan Dragon. Wow. Okay, that was a really good. That was a really good hit. All the rogues. Scott saying nice. I like it. All right. Yeah, I do feel bad. When you mill 2 Goldspan Dragons, obviously that feels terrible. Yep, you got it. And they just gave up. That was quick. All right, well, 4-1. Making our way through Diamond. I like it. Let's go ahead and jump into another game. We're only at the 30-minute mark, and we have been through 5 games. Is that correct? That's pretty good. So we will do the best we can to hopefully finish up strong with this deck. I really enjoy this deck a lot. All right. It's obviously a frustrating one for opponents, but it's just so good. We'll keep, but this is a sketchy keep. We do have the 2 lands, which is kind of why I'm okay keeping it, but we'll see. Alex, that I really got you. I like it. Ooh. Oh, I wish we had a blue source. Fabled Passage with Ruin Crab is just so freaking good. All right, kill it. I'm sure you can. Oh no. 4-1. Thank you, Hurry Games. Appreciate it, buddy. Alright, unfortunately we do have to fetch it here. Kind of hate doing this when you've got 2 Ruin Crabs in hand, because it's like, but if you draw a blue source, you can do a lot, but it is what it is. No land. Ooh. Alright, well, first things first, we attack. Leave up the Heartless Act in case they play a creature. Which they did. I think we just let the trade happen, though. They even double blocked. That was clever. Let's play Ruin Crab. And just in case this is a transmography kind of deck, I'm going to go ahead and kill that too. I don't know if that's what this deck is, but it's just a way to... That's an easy way to lose. And so I'd rather make sure we don't do that. Land would be great. Ooh, Glass Casket. Okay. Well, that is a land. I'm gonna let it enter tapped. I may regret that. Coma. Oh, man. Coma is the big one, actually, yeah. Coma's very good. That's probably the best one, honestly. I mean, there are a lot of good ones, but I would assume that's the best one. Yep, there we go. And there's the Coma. Alright. We do actually get to destroy it, though. Kind of surprising, but we actually get to kill it. But now, of course, they do just have a 3/3, which is going to be another transmography target, or just a beater for him. Yeah. Did they whiff? Oh, we milled their... Oh, that's great. Wow, okay, well, hey, free win. I guess they only had 2 Comas. That's kind of crazy. If you mill 2 Comas, turns out. All right, sweet. We'll keep going for just a couple more games here. We all kind of know how this deck works, but it's just fun. 5-1 is the record. Alex showing that hype. I appreciate it, buddy. That's crazy to me. All right, what do we got? On the back of Ruin Crab, I'm gonna keep this. It may not work, but we're gonna try. Hurry Games, easy wins. Yeah, the mill deck is usually pretty good at winning in this standard environment, so not super surprising. that's even better, actually. We can go ahead and get Ruin Crab down. I'm digging this background music, by the way. I don't know if you guys enjoy the background music or not, but I love it. It's really fun. Alright, let's see what they're working with. Into the Royal. It's not super exciting. We'll get a black source here. Just guarantees us both colors for next turn. Got a Nugan out of there, that's good. Alright. We might make this the last game. It depends how long this one goes, by the way. Regardless, guys, thank you so much. I appreciate everybody being here. It's been a fun one, to say the least. Alright, let's get you down. Okay. Soaring Thought-Thief, just so we mill when we attack here. And get a little bit of a power boost, of course. Alright. What is this? Oh, it's time stop, basically. That's funny. On that earlier bit, I was too busy enjoying the music. For games, I like it. I like it, I like it. Hey, Omega, we're actually very close to finishing up here. Depends how long this game goes, but overall, feeling pretty good. We've got 2 Drown in the Lochs now. Oh, rude. See if they counter. I assume this deck has, yeah, it has counters. Oh, nice. Okay, yeah, that's fine. And no worries, Omega. I saw you. No worries at all. Just appreciate you being here. How worried are we that they could have something good this turn? I think worried enough that I'll wait. Now that we've got Drown in the Loch available, let's hold it up. Ha! Omega, I like that. You die like a hero or stream long enough to play rogues. That's pretty accurate. I may have auto-passed through our last turn, because I'm pretty sure we could have played that if we wanted to. Alright, let's mill a couple more. Let's get some hype in Omega for that clever comment. Oh, nice. Did we kill it? Probably not. At least not yet. Yeah, we are Diamond. We did make it to Diamond 4 yesterday with our Teamer deck that LSV actually put together, and it's just a super sick deck. We tried to play it yesterday, and it kind of got broken up, but it was a very, very good deck. Very, very fun. I'm going to take the 4. If they just don't do anything this turn, then I'll Heartless Act it. But I want to make sure they're not doing anything first. It's worth it to take 4 in this case. Plat 4 and 3. Pete, I'm hoping to jump up through the Platinum ranks a little bit here this time round, but we'll see. Alright, let's attack first. You're just bad, Alex. I like it. Yeah, so this leaves up the ability to kill this shark. Because that would be a problem eventually. So let's just go ahead and kill that, and then we'll just leave up Drown in the Loch here this time. Worth it not to play the Thieves Guild Enforcer. We can do it at the end of their turn, so not a huge worry. Having a good deck plays a major role, to be honest. Omega, yeah, I mean, absolutely. Hold on. Does this actually help us? I'm gonna say no. I don't really want him to draw that many cards. Another land is good. Option B would be to play into the story. I think we're gonna try it. If we get like a Fabled Passage, we can double hit him for quite a bit here. Okay. And that's fine. That doesn't, I mean, that slows us down slightly, but it's really not the end of the world. And they are very quickly running out of things they can do. Down to 13. We've hit a lot of the Shark Typhoons, if not all of them. We've hit at least two Ugins. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna do this again. All right, and they give up. I like it. All right, guys, I think we're gonna do one final game. After that lovely game, we're gonna do just one more. Like I said, guys, I really do appreciate everybody hanging out. This has been a really, really fun one, and it's working, which is nice. But we're also not having any stream issues, which is very important. So thanks for the hype, Jimbo. Thanks, Alex. Appreciate it, guys. 6-1. Let's go for that 7-1 action. That's pretty good. Can't be too upset about that record. Even if we end at 6-2, I'm very, very happy with that. No, it's basically standard rogues, Omega, but I think that's a good thing. This is a bit of an odd hand, but we're gonna try. I will say it's a very tuned version of the Rogues deck. If you click on Stream Decker, which should be on the stream overlay, let me know if it's not. You should be able to check out the full list. It's a very tuned version. I did not build it. I will go ahead and say I did pull it from Aether Hub. I've played this deck a million times, so this is really just a, you know, a recap to see how it goes in the meta. But obviously it's an important deck in the meta, so I wanted to give it a shot. Obviously get a blue source here that lets us play the Windrobber. We'll throw... I guess we do Fabled Passage. It's tricky between these two, because I kind of want to save the Fabled Passages until we have the Ruin Crab, but like, at the same time, is it really worth it to save it when you kind of want to just be able to play your spells on time? And this opens up Of One Mind as an option for this coming turn if we just have nothing else to do, which I think is worth it. Opponent really thinking, which is fine. Okay, they only have 1 mana available to them. That's a good thing. If they get a Snowland, they could Frostbite Windrobber. That would be about the only thing. It looks like they don't have it, so that's good. Yeah, my instinct's to use it too there. Alright, let's attack. Now the question becomes, do we leave up Drown in the Loch for a Bone Crusher Giant? I'm actually gonna say yes. We could Of One Mind, but I don't think it's worth it to quite yet. Okay. We'll let that happen. Obviously, we can't really do much about it anyway, but if anything, this just fills the graveyard more. It does kind of make me regret playing, or not playing the Of One Mind. Yeah, it definitely has just big dragon stuff, which theoretically we can deal with, so that's not a problem. Okay. That's gonna help us deal with it. I'm gonna do this now. Should have done it last turn and we didn't. Should have played that on blue actually, but that's okay. We could have double. We couldn't counter the 5-drop anyway, which is why I went ahead and did that. I was expecting Goldspan Dragon, not a surprise, so. It's either tempo over value play, right? The more tempo, since you're going for either beats or mill strat. Yeah, for the, yes. Alright. Gonna go ahead and Heartless Act it. I'm doing this now before they have more mana available to do something about it. They could very easily have like a Genesis Ultimatum or something stupid like that, which is gonna be a problem. We do have all the answers in the world though, so theoretically we might be able to do something about it, but it's gonna be a tough one. This deck ramps very, very well. So, we'll see. Alright. Let's hope they don't kill us. Cultivate. Okay. We let that hit. We don't have a whole lot of mill going on right now. That's kind of our problem right now. Top deck you could get... Yeah, I mean... That would be really nice, but... No, I'm just holding it up. We're gonna be... It can. Now it does. They've got 7 cards in the graveyard, so now it does a good bit, Alex. There might be some lag, though, so you may be asking that a while ago. But, yeah, it does a lot now. Okay. That was a mistake, but that's fine. We have Eliminate. Probably should have just left up Drown on Loch, but I'm thinking Mill. We'll see what happens. If it's a creature, we just get to kill it. What 8 CMC thing is even played at Diamond plus rank? Ugin. Alex. Ugin. Let's get some mill going. Again, if we had played this on blue, would have been in much better shape right now, but I didn't. So I am assuming I'm gonna pay for that. They did let us get the mill in first, though. That trigger went on the stack, so it's gonna mill. Yeah, it is kind of wild that Ugin's in standard, for sure. Okay. Not great cards. Okay. Alright, here's to hoping. Oh yeah, who doesn't, Alex? I'm with you there. What you got? They're thinking, so they got something. Yep. Okay, this actually isn't the worst thing in the world for us. We can kill this. And we get to draw a card here, so I'm not terribly upset about it. It's not good, but it's not the end of the world. Alright, did it. Could have been a lot worse. And honestly, if